Hi guys, welcome to Oliveboard's YouTube channel. So here, this is a short video which will test how good your grammar is. So we are going to identify the part of speech in a given sentence for a particular word, right? So this is a very short quiz and which will help you know how well you are with your grammar portion. So let's begin. Right. Before we begin, guys, here is my code. So we are running a complete course for SBI PO and you can use this code to avail discount. So instead of 3,999, you'll get the course for approx 1,600. So it is for both prelims as well as mains, right? So yeah, notifications are going to be out soon. Very, very quickly join using my code HK60. HK for Harshita Khurana. Now, starting with your parts of speech, as you all know, these are the chapters we study in grammar, right? For all your English banking exam English section. So noun, pronoun, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, preposition, conjunction, these are your parts of speech. Now, how to identify these in a sentence, right? This is what we are going to check. So there's a quiz for all of you, just 7 questions, and you will have to try it. Starting with the first one. Quickly read the sentence and tell me what is the underlined part. Overly is the underlined part. What is the part of speech for this particular word? Okay, so the correct answer here for this word is adverb. Now, as you can see, optimistic is an adjective used, right? And to describe an adjective, you obviously use the adverb. Now, overly means excessively. So, we can say excessively optimistic. So, do not get confused here. Originally is also an adverb. So, we can use one adverb to qualify another adverb, right? So, these two are adverbs used for the adjective optimistic. So, C will be your answer choice here. Moving to our second question. Here, the highlighted word is steward. So quickly in this sentence, you have to identify which part of speech is steward. Educated women have more productive agricultural posts, steward their land better, right? Here we're talking about some action. So all your actions are definitely verbs. So correct answer choice will be E. Now everybody knows the noun meaning of this particular word, right? A person who is employed to look after the passengers on a ship or aircraft or train, also responsible for supplies of food. So any person who's responsible for a supply of food, right? Or to a college, club, or institution, or a person who looks after the passengers is a steward, right? As a noun, we know the meaning, but here it is used as a verb. So when we say steward their land, what does it mean? Steward their land means look after or manage. So here, this particular word is used as a verb. Look after or manage will be the meaning. Third one. Approximately is the underlined word. You have to figure out which is the part of speech. So approximately 45 minutes, right? Our flight time will be approximately 45 minutes and we will be climbing to an altitude of 8,000 feet. Okay, now correct word here is, of course, it's adverb. Part of speech is adverb, right? So we are, of course, talking about showing roughly time, right? Right, almost, not completely, but yeah, roughly, about, or not exactly. So here, roughly 45 minutes. So this is an adverb which shows time. So adverb of time. Next one. Very quickly. Rising inventory, falling prices, spook PPE sanitizer makers who jumped into COVID-19 bandwagon. Now, spook is the underlined word here. You have to figure out which is the part of speech. Right. As a noun, if we use this word, it means a ghost, right? So as a noun, if you will use this word, it will mean a ghost. But here, this word is used as a verb. So the correct answer choice will be, okay, we do not have that option. So just write verb here. Okay. So why a verb? I'll just explain it to you. This is a verb because it also means frighten, right? So who will this get frightened because of it? PPEs and sanitize makers. So who are people who are making sanitizers or PPEs, they will be frightened because of the falling prices and the rising inventory, right? So these people are frightened. Next one, remit is the underlined word here. Very quickly, which part of speech is remit? The situation does not improve even if we limit our remit to households having school or college going students who are currently enrolled in any course. Most commonly, we use this word as a verb, right? To remit means, of course, cancel, right? Or, send in payment, forward it, dispatch it. So, one very common meaning is dispatch, send forward. But here in this particular statement, remit is used as a noun, meaning scope, or you can say ambit. Right? So if we limit our scope to just households or having children or which are school going or college going, so just that scope, if we limit our scopes as a scope, the meaning is used. So here the correct part of speech will be noun. Okay, next one. I think this is a very simple one. You can very quickly mark your answer here. They have built an enormous new shopping center. So when we talk about shopping center, we are describing a noun which is shopping center. Definitely to describe a noun, we will use an adjective. So enormous means huge, which is an adjective here used for this particular noun. Also understand, guys, it's adjective of size, right? So adjective of size, which is used first. Then adjective of opinion, new, is used here. Next one. When Gunjan got the invitation, she was pleased. Invitation is the underlined word here. You have to figure out which part of speech is it. Right. Invite we use as a verb, but again, here invitation is a noun, again a simple one because it is a written or verbal request, right? So she got the invitation, which is she got a written or you can say a verbal request inviting somebody, right? Calling somebody to a particular function. So this is a request. So invitation is a noun, right? So guys, these were your 7 questions where you had to identify the part of speech of the underlined word. I hope you got all correct. So many a times students complain that we are not able to identify the part of speech. You have to remember that if you understand the meanings of each part of speech, like for example, noun is a name. So any name, whether it is the name of a quality, of an idea, of a person, of a place, of a thing, has to be a noun. So how it is being used in a particular sentence, right? As a name or describing a quality, or you can say as an action word, as a stative verb, you have to understand the function of it in a given sentence, and based on that you can mark your answer. Also, placement of the word in a sentence helps you identify the part of speech. So of course I'll come up with more such quizzes for all of you. For that, please do subscribe to our channel, and guys, do use my code HK60 to subscribe to a complete course of SBI PO. So SBI PO 2020 Titan course, you'll get it for 60% off. So it will be approx 1600 and not 3999 for the course. So 1600, use my code HK60 as you can see on the screen. Thank you and stay tuned with Oliveboard.
Subscribe to Oliveboard YouTube channel. Click the bell icon to never miss an update.